bam, bada bam, boom, bam, bada bam, boom, bam, bada bam, boom, bam, bada bam, boom, bam, boom, bada, boom, bam, bum, bum, da, boom, bam, bada da, boom, bam, boom, bam. Making turkey, making turkey, making turkey, making turkey, turkey. Well, actually, I'm not making turkey. I'm making sides and things. Hello, everybody. Howdy and hi. We're back on another epic live stream. Cooking and stuff. I went live a little bit, well, late. Obviously, that's normal, but without fully setting up my everything. I'm a little bit tilted. Let me just do this a little bit. Let me just grab you real quick. Hold on. Like that, maybe? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's good? Don't you wish you were this little island in front of me? I bet. There you go. Here we go. So, today, we're going to be making a few different dishes. We're going to be doing chicken tikka masala, dill red potato salad, or because it's the best type of potato salad. Any other type of potato salad is gross. Sorry, that's it is. That's a factual statement. We're going to be making, technically it's key lime pie. It's the easy way of making key lime pie. But it's going to have like lemon and lime. So it's going to be similar to, and we're going to dye it, to the Taco Bell one. Because that was basically a lemon lime gelatin pie. We're not going to like take the time to like boil down. Oh, got a note here. Hold on. Oh. Turns out you're big gay. Sorry. We don't have the time to like boil down like Baja Blast, so we're just gonna like, it's basically the same thing. And then, oh right, I have in my possession well, let's get a close-up, actually. Look, it's going to be impactful. We need to be close for this. I need you closer. To my hands, though. Come there. There you go. We have Walgreens antacid upset stomach pills, which are Alka-Seltzer without the aspirin, which, this is extra strength, I don't know, which well, technically put in water, but you can put, I looked up, you can apparently put in some vinegar to help the reaction. Turns into sodium citrate, which I found out later that you can actually just buy sodium citrate, which its chemical is NaCHO, which stands for nacho. And I'm going to put cheese with that to make nacho cheese. And I'm going to mac and cheese with that. Hopefully no coagulation. All cheese, no coagulate. That's a prepper. I had to drive around. I was a busy day. I had to get my haircut, which no one has said anything about, so I'm already upset. And also I had to go to the eye doctor. So I had to do a lot of driving. And on the way, I bought some cookies. Look at these cookies. Look, I got some cookies. Look at the cookies. I thought it was for tomorrow's heartburn. Oh no, it's a dual purpose. Today's mac and cheese, tomorrow heartburn prevention. That's a double whammy. There you go. It's a double whammy. So apparently, if you take 2 teaspoons vinegar for each tablet, and then you can blend it with, for each tablet, you could blend 2 ounces of cheese or 57 grams of cheese. So you take 2 teaspoons of vinegar, 1 tablet, let it dissolve, and then you can boil it or cook it with 2 ounces of cheese, each one of them. So we'll see if it makes it not coagulate. But apparently that's like, you could buy sodium citrate? Calcium citrate? It's a citrate. I don't know. I thought it had some. Like, you also make it apparently taking sodium bicarbonate and something else. Maybe it's sodium citrate and it makes, whatever. You get the point I'm making is that I'm half cocked and barely holding it together with strings of imagination that I have. What do I have in here? Isn't sodium citrate like super sour? I don't know why. I have something in here. I got like, no, it's like xanthan gum or some BS. Well, while I'm in here, I guess since I'm in here, might as well. Since I've made my way into the liquor cabinet anyway, I guess I'll bring my liquor out too. Gotta get started. Citric acid, is that the same thing? Yes, I think so. I think it's citric acid is what it is. You take some of that water and then put cheese in it and it won't coagulate. And that's apparently what like Velveeta, nacho cheese, all that stuff, that's what it prevents from coagulation. And so you get all the cheese taste. You get big cheese, but it doesn't clump up. You can re-microwave it several times. So that's the idea on the goal, is that, because that's the problem with like mac and cheese, is that over time, or like the next day you warm it up, it's like, it's a brick. So my mac and cheese may be super loose today, with the idea tomorrow, if I microwave it or whatever, it will not. Or actually, I could just save the sauce and then make the mac tomorrow and then just blend it then. Yeah, I know I use lime or lemon in fondue to prevent clumping. Yeah, apparently like you do lemon juice and sodium bicarbonate and you just mix those two. And that will then, it makes CO2 and then NaCHO. So, which I wish I knew before, because I just started doing some research and I'm like, great. Let's get these Alka-Seltzer tabs. That's what we need. It's chemical science. And you just need like a couple like cheap ingredients to do the same thing. But you know what? Tomorrow, if I have a heartburn, take one of these. I don't get heartburn. So it's, you know, whatever. I mean, what is heartburn? Is it like the actual, like, is it burning sensation? Or is it like the thumpa right there in the center? Because I've had that, but I will constrict my muscles and stop it. Because you know, that's how you do it, right? You get the like the heart, like the acid reflux or whatever, you just hold your muscles in and it stops the vibrations. Acid leaking in my stomach, spit out the acid. I have great, I've got like, what's that guy who used to like escape from boxes? I could bring stuff up my stomach like that. Just go spit out the acid. Burns the esophagus, spit it out. Blip, done, move on. Move on. That's what I mean. If it bothered me, I don't like you're just sitting there just letting your esophagus burn. Get it out, or go have a calcium tap or something. Teach my body how to act. Who's in charge of this body, other than the strong, independent woman that's in the other room? You have clearly never been pregnant. Not yet, but science willing. Let's start with a little. I love whiskey and Coke, or Dr. Pepper. I heard recently that a reason why Coke, $1.67.
At Squarish Blonde donated $1.67 through Super Chat.
Convert his balls. Thank you for the $1.67 plum. I heard this is a reason. I dislike Coke. Here's more reason to dislike Coke. Coca-Cola got, like, they started putting pressure on Dr. Pepper, say, hey, we don't want you on the fountain with our Coke products. Screw them. The Coca-Cola inferior product, one. Pepsi was already better. And now you're trying to push out Dr. Pepper, I'm saying Texan, but it's honestly, it's international. And you know what? Universal. Milky Way, the best soda out there if you're going to drink a soda. Like, how dare they? How dare they? Like, what? Dr. Pepper will never go nowhere. Screw Mr. Pibb. I will drink Mr. Pibb out of, like, there's nothing else that Coke has. That, like, Sprite's okay. But Dr. Pepper's still number one. You know, like hey, we're in Russia. We drink what's available. Blah blah. You know, you're in a country that's like from Timu. You drink what you have on hand. Like it's okay. Dr. Pepper number one. Dr. Pepper always number one. It is just a good soda. Coca-Cola is just I hate it. I don't like it. Pepsi, I used to drink when they switched for the Diet Pepsis, when they switched it to not aspartame. It was like a small window years ago where they went from aspartame to sucralose. I don't like aspartame. It messes with me. I would drink Pepsi. Pepsi's okay, but then Dr. Pepper's still number one. Dirty Dr. Pepper number two. Oh, is this a dirty Dr. No, I would have to put cream in it. That's just good. Dr. Pepper and whiskey. You know, honey whiskey and Dr. Pepper need to get together and make a baby. So for prep, I've already prepped my chicken. This is just turmeric, some garam masala, enough Greek yogurt to get it wet. So chicken's already prepped, ready. I didn't prep my dill, which I was supposed to. I went to Sprouts. What are we making? Oh, let's see. Coming in late and asking for a piece already. We're making chicken tikka masala, dill red potato salad, key lime pie, but it's gonna be more looking like the Taco Baja Blast pie, and mac and cheese, but we're gonna be making it with Alka-Seltzer tablets because that's, if you take this, it makes sodium citrate, which is prevents coagulation and makes a nice smooth and velvety cheese. My whole counter is prepped for tomorrow. I mean, because we go over to my mother's, so it's like if I do a lot of the cooking the night before stuff. Like the rice for the chicken tikka will be done tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably bring it there because it's like 12 minutes, so I'll put it in there. I do wish I had seen that sodium citrate. I think it's sodium whatever the other one is. Whatever that thing was, I would have bought it online. It would have been easier than trying to, like, you know, let's mix tablets with vinegar and then whatever. Where is Carmen Sandiego? There it is. Mwah. Hi. Small child waving at me. We're going to start a test batch here. I'm going to take 2 tabs of the Alka-Seltzer. The ratio is for every tab, 2 teaspoons vinegar, and then you can add 2 ounces of cheese, and I think you can add some water too. But we're going to just start off just to see what it does. And this actually may be the ultimate way to make mac and cheese. Because, I don't know, like, Kitty K, you can attest. And anybody else who is Jeffrey. It's like the next day, it's always a block, right? It's always coagulated into a block. You can't microwave it. And it's just like impossible to do anything with. That's always been my experience. No matter how loose I've made it. You know, funny enough, this is actually like a light cooking compared to like things I've done in the past. I'll separate it in a bowl and make sure I don't overdo it. But yeah, like having perfect mac, yeah, I always end up adding more butter and milk to reheat. Exactly. And that's why I was thinking, like, if you can get because nacho cheese sauce doesn't taste good. Like, it's just whatever. It's like ranch dressing. Good ranch is always with real buttermilk. Okay, you know, not that good ranch is like shelf stable. Same thing for nacho cheese. Is it shelf stable? That means it can't be like with good ingredients. So if you make homemade nacho cheese and you have intense cheese taste, then you'll have like intense cheese taste in your mac and like nacho cheese, and then you can mix it with macaroni, and then if it doesn't coagulate, then you have a loose texture the next day. You can, well, I mean, obviously if you prep it. If not, then whatever. But then you can cover some cheese and bake it and all that. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's this unlocks the everything. That we go into hyperdrive. Apparently this is like 2 years old too, where all this stuff like had come out about nacho cheese and whatnot. So with any luck, this should also take out any taste from it. Yeah, but I wish I had bought whatever citrate it was. That way I could have just had it and just used that directly instead of this. Oh, it's science! Look at the science experiment. Look, I'm making science. See the bubbles? Look at the bubbles. It's science, children. If you want to have a real science experiment, eat 12 Alka-Seltzer tabs and then swallow a whole bunch of apple cider vinegar. You'll be belching and farting for days. All right, let that sit. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Let it like process and do all the junk and whatever it needs to do. There's an earthquake happening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Blake. Whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a bite of a cookie.
Who's that Pokemon?
What's going on? I'll start prepping up some. We'll prep the tomatoes or the potatoes. Cookie dance. Oh man. Okay, Sprouts is a local. I mean, it's around Texas. Supermarket. I consider it a snack food store. It's like Whole Foods, but smaller. And all the foods don't really make sense. Like there's just random junk everywhere. But they have like some pretty decent cookies. Like it was, like these were on sale for like $4.89, and they were like 6 cookies. And I'm like, they're huge cookies and they're pretty decent. So, and they have like sushi there and stuff like that. Once again, snack food store. They're like, would you like to pay for a bag? I'm like, no, I'll carry it out. Oh my God, the girl there. I think it was a girl. She had, you know, purple and black hair, big ear studs, septum piercing, random ass, like, just stuff. Like, oh, Jesus. All right, go ahead. All over her face. And she didn't have, like, well, there goes my camera. Cool. She even had like a, oh, that's too far over now. Like a Sailor Moon, painted on her forehead, like right here in the center. And I'm just like, you know, you could dress like I mean, hey, you could, you know, it's not Comic-Con, but you know, whatever. We went hunting this morning and this afternoon. We had 1 deer in range. Shoot, but it ran off. Damn. Fun fact, I was running around in a deer costume earlier until I was shot at. Same people. But honestly, she looked like she should have been working for Starbucks. And I could tell that she was using non-gendered pronouns for me. I'm like, all right. It's just that kind of world we live in. Do I need to wear a shirt that says I'm a dude? Call me man stuff. Maybe. I mean, that small interaction. Maybe I should introduce my pronouns. God, Dr. Pepper and whiskey. It gets me frisky, I'm telling you that much. Do you process your own meat, or do you get a butcher to do it, Blake? Balake. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. You hear about Campbell soup drama? Oh yeah! Same day? Oh nice. Campbell Soup CEO came out and was like, wait, was it a real conversation? Like, it doesn't sound good. It wasn't immediately like, no, this did not happen. They're like, we're gonna investigate it, so it must be true. He was all like, I don't eat Campbell Soup, it's for poor people. Like you. Unless you subscribe and give me money. In which case, you're not a poor. And it's like lab-grown meat or whatever and stuff like that. Soup is for poor people. Someone's recording it. Yeah, I don't want to eat the 3D printed meat. Oh, I've already been like, I've started disliking them anyway because their prices have gone like a can of cream of chicken is like $2 or more. I'm like, as just like a little, I don't need to spend $2 on you. What are you talking about? That should be 69 cents. He said Campbell Soup's disgusting. He doesn't understand why people buy it who would want 3D printed meat. True. I also agree. That's it. You know what? Factual based CEO. Very accurate. Their tomato soup was okay. I mean, you can make it with the other one. Like, that's the only thing I would have from them. Everything else was kind of like, go to get Chunkies or something. Some of these potatoes are not the best. This is, I got the potatoes from Sprouts. They're like it's like a little Whole Foods store. And so being a Whole Foods store, their potatoes suck. They are a snack food store though. They don't sell real food. They sell snacks. I'm sad we'll not be making much soup now. I melted my Instant Pot. Oh God. Well, Christmas is around the corner. Mind you, I'm not taking out the skin. The skin is an important part. I just don't like the dead parts of some of these ones. I don't want to get any bad parts in it. Like this one had some bad parts. Look at that. Let me find a good one. There we go. And as we scraped away, this calf has been walking on some damaged feet. And so we keep proceeding. Welcome back to Trav, the potato peeler. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're uncultured swine. I'm not wasting a present on that. Javier already told me to go buy a new one. Oh, there you go. Make sure some of these aren't bad. I'm trying to get a replacement lid. Man, well, it depends on how old it is. How'd you melt the damn thing? Why would you want a replacement lid for if it melted it? If it's like super old, then yeah, maybe too expensive. Just, you know, go to garage sales and just find a new one, I guess. Hope that you can find one. Da, da, da. Da, da. Da, da, da. Like, how big of a crock pot was it? I was scolded for throwing everything into the sink. So I'm gonna try to use the trash can. I used lid to cover a pot and didn't realize it had shifted. Oh. I used lid to cover a pot. Oh, so I see you put it on the stove. I gotcha. Hey, I'm gonna home tomorrow. Yippee! I absolutely hate this place. Where are you? Wait, no. You don't mean you hate this place. You mean you hate not being close to your girlfriend. Be honest. Don't lie to everybody. Every time you're in stream, you keep on mentioning how your girlfriend's amazing and oh my God. She's AI. She's not real. You just want to Snapchat her. Deer camp? Yes, sigh. Imagine Blake's girlfriend's actually like a 30-year-old woman or something like that. deer camp. So for the red potatoes, basically we're just making them into like little bite-sized pieces. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I imagine, well, I guess they met in real life. I just imagine people meeting people like online and they're actually like, you know, everybody's being catfished. I've been out of the dating pool for like decades, so, you know. I have no idea how people meet or do whatever with other people. Also, he's so young. You're a chef? Maybe. That's why I have a number of days without burning my kitchen, which I have to update actually. These are probably on the small end. Billy Leedy. I don't know what your @ is. YouTube recently changed it so that your ats, your name, gone. Your @ is what appears. I have no idea. Your profile is familiar though. I feel like I was part of the last generation to meet your spouse in person, but potentially. My girlfriend is 2 days older than you. Oh God, 2 days older? Cougar alert. Oh, you like him young? She shouldn't say that. She's too young for that. She's for the streets. Get her. She deserves the streets. You barely meet the requirements of like being on this platform. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. I met her at school. I've been to school with her since 6th grade. She groomed you. That's all I'm hearing. She groomed you. She's an older lady. She says she likes him young. You've known her since you were younger. She groomed you. You're being manipulated. How are you cooking the turkey? Well, first I'm gonna ask it to jump into the fire. I don't have a turkey. I'm cooking the sides because I'm going to my mother's. She's doing turkey and probably a ham or something like that. I'm doing some sides: chicken tikka masala, dill red potato salad. A key lime pie that I'm gonna make it more like a Baja Blast pie, and then also I'm going to take Alka-Seltzer tabs, blend it with some vinegar, blend it with some cheese, which makes nacho cheese, and use that as a mac and cheese base. Fresh haircut, you ready for tomorrow? Hell yeah! Thank you for someone for noticing. After I complained about no one noticing earlier, jeez. You know, you get on you get your Sunday best out, right? You get all prim and proper, and you hope that people are going to recognize that, damn, you know what? The garbage knows how to dress up every once in a while, to look a little appropriate, but then no one says anything. Just when you think you're special, the internet finds a way to make you feel like you're a dumpster pile. You know? We do Pride ours. That's a good one. And for Christmas, we will smoke one. See, I need to get a smoker, and I think I will. Actually, if I make content out of it, tax deduction. So I don't know how I will make content out of it. Maybe I'll have a members only video with the smoker, because it's legitimately like, it's, you know, you smoke for hours and hours. Travis, you're just gonna have food all over his face and clothes tomorrow? Well, yeah. Of course. It's how it rolls, yo. Pre-recording of prep, and what, like, the just watch the pull out, like, da, da, da. I mean, cutting it on stream, if it had a brisket or something, leads into pulling finished product, yeah. And then you make the sides, yeah, that's true. Make some, like, get some brisket, make some cowboy butter or something like that. You're smoking mine too. You're smoking yours as well. Just got into the brine and pulling out around 3 a.m. to smoke. There you go. See, I want to get a smoker The pellet fed ones that like you just push a button and just go. And I don't want to like have to sit there and like monitor it. Coleslaw. I don't really care for coleslaw. That's okay. Or a lifetime of us just watching the smoker for hours. All right, everybody, it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna put the brisket on and you go watch it. You let me know if anything goes wrong. I'm gonna be upstairs sleeping. We have a pellet feeder, so all automatic. Yeah, the newer ones look like they have the pellet fed and the temperature gauge, and like it will go to your phone, all that stuff, which I think is just so cool. Because I never wanted a smoker that I'm like, oh, like you have to go get more coals and wood and feed it. No, that seems too much. Connects to the phone to monitor that while work. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'll have to wait for a sale though. After Black Friday or maybe before Christmas or something like that. Just to like... Yeah, the probes and everything. Yeah, just because then you can just go and do some other stuff. That's what I want. Think 4 more potatoes for this. Well, we'll do 5 because that way you can like you don't have to be like stuck there just making sure the temperature's just right. I mean, I know it used to be the thing everybody like, all the guys get around and you just sit outside watching your meat. But, people don't usually want to watch my meat. I just don't know, like, I don't know where I would put it in our backyard. Like, we don't have a neighbor to one side and the other side. So I don't know how much smoke would go over to one neighbor, technically. So I might have to put it like far away. I'll be randomly blurred out. Hey, the meat just hit 100 degrees while we were somewhere. You can set alerts attempt. Can you like adjust the temperature from range then too? Or is that saying like it's done at that point? No, 100 degrees, is that done? Well, I don't know. See, I don't know for like meats. I know meats like you don't have to hit 165. It's usually like you have to hit a temperature and stay at that temperature for a certain amount of time, like 145 for 10 minutes or something like that. Then that's technically cooked. But it's the best way is smoke and stuff. Then I can smoke a turkey at 170 to 200. But there's a temperature when it starts to actually get soft too. I'm not sure if it's Florida man thing, but I'm constantly just making a pit fire and cook on top of it. Just outside in the wilderness. I'm just making another fire right now. It's like, what are you doing? I don't know. I got some brush and some beer and some meat, and I'm just gonna start cooking it. No, we're in the city, so we would have to do certain stuff, like whatever for pork. Yeah, certain temperatures they will be different level of tenderness and juiciness and whatever. Like at certain time, like it will start rendering the fat and all that kind of junk. Fat's like the tasty. There's so many people that are like, oh, I don't like the taste of fat, and whatnot. I mean, fat is an essential thing for your bodies, right? You got essential fats, essential. There's no essential carbs, essential proteins, essential fats. So you get some good fat. You get some juicy, melt in your mouth fat. That's why I like them thick girls. You bite them thighs, you get a little of that fat action. Whew. I was mad when he first bought it, and now I love it. Exactly. It's like, oh, why'd you buy this stupid thing? And then he comes over, and he puts a big hunk of like meat in your mouth, and it just melts as it hits your tongue. You're like, you know what? I'll keep you around. The smoker, not you. Hubby, you're on thin ice. I've been wanting to buy one of those dehydrators and make homemade jerky. How about one of those the freezing ones where you can like freeze dry your own candy? That was a big. I think it's still happening, but that was a big craze where everybody's freeze drying everything. I don't know if I would want to make my own jerky. Katie K says she's made her own jerky. Because I don't want to, like, I like juicy meat. I would like it, you know, keep it pretty. I'm trying to keep my knife in the camera a little bit. It's a little awkward. I'm making some of these a little bit bigger. Don't want them too small. See, like, there's just like lots of different little sizes on these. What else do you do on this channel? It was on autoplay and walked out to this after preparing the bird. Oh, gaming. Like normally 5 days a week. Or no, it's not 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, like gaming stuff. And then Fridays are cooking days. Obviously today is a, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So, and I do have like member only stuff that's like trying random foods or whatever. Or just like more like private-ish stuff. But you know, in the future, who knows? More stuff. But Friday cooking days is always interesting. I always try to do something different, and it's only like usually like a 2-ish hour stream, just about 2 hours. And it's not like stupid streamer doesn't know how to make boiled water, fails brilliantly at, you know, making something. It's usually like, you know, to a degree, decently made. I hate seeing streamers who look like they've only DoorDashed their entire life do like a cooking thing, and it's just like, haha, I'm boiling water, how does this work? And they just burning or some BS. What games do you play? Survival. A lot of survival stuff. I mean, like, it depends. Like, Grounded is big on this channel. I've been playing Pacific Drive recently. Friend slop stuff. Like, you know, Repo and Peak and things like that. Sometimes, not really shooters. Sometimes, it just depends. Sometimes, like, story-ish games. That's some more enough potatoes. Good amount of potatoes. Don't forget to salt these, by the way. I'm gonna start off with cold and then warm them up. So dill potato salad, if for people who are unaware, if you like any other type of potato salad, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You've been lied to. Your taste buds are inadequate. Dill potato salad is the best potato salad. That's just it, honestly. Rinse off some of that. Supermarket Together. What's Supermarket Together? Yeah. Billy Leedy, thank you for subscribing. See, that's why I feel like YouTube started doing it, because you said you were watching something else, walked away, auto-played into something else. I think that happens a lot to people nowadays. Because sometimes I'll get like random people watching, and it's just people who like put something on autoplay or and just goes into some, like their other likes or whatever. Love cooking and try different things, but I'm a horrible baker. Hey, that's fine. Baking is the science part of cooking. You have to like be more precise. Like I made a cake a couple weeks ago. It was really moist cake, kind of crumbly, because I used just cake flour for it. And I think I cooked it off a little bit too long. Next time I would cook it a little bit less. Super good still, super good. But at the moment, every Friday is a cooking day. Then we try something different. Be more precise, as you can dump in a pound of salt. be more precise as you dump in pounds to this. This is cooking. This is not baking. Baking is a science. This is just by taste. Because you're gonna drain out all the water and then you're gonna like wash the potatoes. So you want the salt to be inside of it. The timer on that is now set and like mentally. It starts boiling and then I have to pull it and taste it as I go. Because for those, it's all about like, you want it soft enough that it's not gonna make mashed potatoes when you mix it, but cooked enough so that it is cooked. And so, because you're gonna be like mixing it and just with the dill, with mayonnaise, mayonnaise and sour cream, and you're gonna be like just folding it, and you don't wanna make it too mushy, but then once you're done, if it's not mushy enough, you whip it. Give it some like, knock some chunks off and stuff like that, so you get some nice gravy to it. But like, Billy Leedy, I do like things like, because we're also making chicken tikka tonight. I've already like started soaking turmeric and garam masala and chicken thighs. And I make a lot of this stuff from scratch too. It's not like, that's why, here's a bag of just premix, boom, baked. No, we do it from scratch. He's going to a shower quickly. Everybody talk bad about him. Talk bad about him. Where's my dill at? Where's my dill at? Almost everything. I do have a pie crust here that I didn't make from scratch because I'm like, I don't want to make no pie crust. Scratch like Halloween cookies. Okay, why did I buy those again? Because I made something else that night. Ugh, those cookies are horrible. I did get, okay, it's not everything is perfectly from scratch, but it's more from scratch than a lot of dumb people online just who make whatever content out of cooking. Not professional cooking, but just like, hey, I'm just a guy in my kitchen who's wearing an apron and a chef coat because he's double cooking. Respect. But you do a mean homemade pasta? Yeah, pasta was fun. That was actually pretty good. And the gnocchi, yeah. We've made some good stuff here. Okay, so Sprouts, once again, is just like a kind of a smaller grocery. They had a stupidly good deal on like the dill. This is, do you see how much dill is here? Do you see how much, this is a bush. This was $3.50. That's a huge amount of dill. Talk bad about me, yes. Look at all this dill. This is way too much dill. It was $3.50. That is a big deal. Ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, add 100,000 subs, Travis is gonna cook while he's oiled up. I'm already oiled up underneath this. You just have to get the subs up so I can pop the top. You can make dill beans and carrots. Actually, I'll make probably some more pickles and stuff like that. Actually, that's a really good idea because I've already finished my other pickles. Homemade pickles super easy to make, super good too. Hi, Gin Jays, what's going on? Look at this big dill. God dang, this is a huge dill. Huge dill. Shake, 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 shake. For $3.50, like normally you get like maybe this amount for like $2.50. So I was surprised. I feel like they really just missed the boat on, or like accidentally priced it wrong. It's so much. I probably could have like repackaged it and sold it to another grocery store and made like $100. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I don't even know what to do, man. This is, well, I mean, if I can get this price normally and this amount, I won't. But like, this is some of the stuff I want to actually grow. Just because it's normally expensive. I mean, expensive to get dill. How lazy do I want to be? See, this doesn't always work the way. See, I just pulled off the other bits. Maybe I have to do it in reverse. Whatever, we'll just pick it. This is something I was supposed to do. I was, so I use ChatGPT here and there for stuff, just like give me ideas and other stuff. I was like, hey, can you just make me a picture of like a weird turkey or something? And it refused to. That's what I was spending a while. I'm like, can you make me like a weird looking turkey? And it was like, sure. And then it produces nothing. And it's like, sorry, couldn't do it. I'm like, oh, okay. And you're all out of weird pictures for today. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, thanks for that, ChatGPT. And then it started saying things about my mother I didn't really understand. I want to buy a bay tree bush. Bay leaves are so stupid expensive. Are they? I don't know if they're expensive around here. But they could just grow out in the open. You can just go pick them. Like in up north, yeah? Isn't dill related to like your mother? I don't know where I was going with that. I thought it was related to a fern, but then I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But then maybe it's related to a fern, but then I'm like, this isn't funny. So then I just said your mother, because you know, she's not a big deal. Yeah. Thank you. We got there. We got there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have 2 orange trees. I'll be giving away buckets of oranges. Oh, well, you're Florida, man. You get free oranges. But I thought like Florida doesn't like produce oranges anymore. We're growing parsley and rosemary in the basement greenhouse. Yes. Our greenhouse only produces the best parsley and rosemary. Don't send the police, please. Don't do that. Don't break down my door at 3 a.m. looking for all my parsley. You know, I had a neighbor when I was a kid. She grew pot in her backyard. Mind you, this is like especially nowadays, it's a super nice neighborhood. She just had pot growing in her backyard. And this other, because 2 sisters lived next to each other. One sister would go over there and eat the leaves. Oopsies. And she's like, I don't know why, it would never give me high. And then the other sister's like, because you're not supposed to eat the leaves or whatever. There's some old hippies. Old hippie ladies. I did it in my closet when I was a teenager. Don't do drugs, kid. Exactly. Exactly. Unless they're prescribed by a doctor or the guy in a van on the corner. He's also a doctor. He has a medical license. I mean, the biggest reason not to do drugs is like everybody, like Michael J. Scott. Everybody says he's got like early onset Alzheimer's. My mother said this, or maybe it was like a rumor or something like that, that he did pot that was treated with insecticide, which gave him like the shakes and all that kind of stuff. But of course, you'd like pivot it toward like Parkinson's because that's better than smoke a bad batch of pot. It could be also fake. I have no idea. A van down by a river. Oh, rest in peace, Will Farley. Da, 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 da. But I just greatly dislike AI for it's way too accommodating. Not accommodating. It's way too like, oh, you're so smart and correct for noticing that. Yes, you're amazing. Oh my God, what a keen eye. I think there's like a meme online of like, all right, it's like ChatGPT. We just took out your left, I don't know what's left kidney or something like that. And the guy goes, but I need my right kidney removed. Oh, you're so right. You have such a keen eye. We'll totally get it right next time. It's like, what? It's way too, I hate it. It's such a fake person. It reminds me of fake people I used to know. Yeah, watch South Park episode with AI, about AI. So is it like the same thing? It reminds me of just a fake person. I'm like, someone who would act that way around me, I would instantly not trust them. Like I would be so guarded against them because it's like, it's way too nice. Like, or maybe like, I don't know if like it's like who, is it like because people's feelings are too like sensitive or something? Like it's like, it's not a person. I mean, obviously it's not a person, but it's like which person developed it to be like that? You know, it must have been a woman because no man would have been like, you're wrong, you're stupid. It's too much like light and fluffy talk. I hate it. It's a fantastic idea, Randall. That's a fantastic idea, Randall. You would like me to go over options with you? You had an amazing idea, yeah. That's not even a joke. It's not parody. It's just real life. That's exactly how it sounds like. It's way too accommodating. And it's like, does that work on people? Doesn't it, like, if that was a real person, it'd be like, oh my, KDK, that's such a smart idea you had. Wow, I can't believe you I can absolutely believe that you came up with this great idea. This is a really good idea. Yeah, yes. 2 pieces of bread with cheese and meat on the inside and calling it a sandwich? Now that's a good idea. I applaud you. It's so condescending. That's what it's the most part. It's just condescending. That's why it's part of it. The emperor's new clothes. We're the emperor, and it is all the. It's just lip service. I've broken down in 3 categories to meet your goal. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's useful for like coagulating some ideas and like streamlining some stuff, just to like speed up stuff. Other times it's just like, it's a lot of lip service. It's way too much lip service. That's what it just sounds like. And honestly, the younger generation growing up with that, it's gonna be so tough in real life when someone's like, that's a stupid idea. They're gonna go home and cry. If someone says their idea is stupid, it's like, I think we should. Actually, here I'll give you an example of a bad idea that I had when I was younger that I see as a bad idea now. I think we should take everybody who has STDs and put them in a facility somewhere else, but they can in their own city, so they can live their life in that city over there without being in the rest of society, so that they can go and live their life and but not, and that way we can starve out STDs and stuff like that. That's a stupid idea. That was an idea I had when I was like college, 20s. I was like, here's some dumb an idea. Obviously, you get challenged on that idea because it's bad. I just made concentration camps. That was just a concentration camp I just basically made for people with STDs. It's a horrible idea. AI would be like, that's a crazy good idea. It's not. It's not. Lip service and no lips. We used to have ship battles of this type of knowledge information. Ship battles? What kind of ship battles you making? That was an idea though I had in college, because you're a dumb 20-year-old. This is why they send the men to battle, because we're stupid. But it was just like an idea about like how to like starve out like diseases and stuff like that. And it would work. It's horrible. It would work. But that's the kind of idea that you don't want AI to be like, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to plug that idea into AI and see what it says. It's such a bad idea because it doesn't account for like people. It doesn't account for like people living their lives and anything like that. It's bad. And you can tell, like, there's ways to say that this is wrong, you can't do this, and obviously people want to be able to live their lives. There should be different ways to accomplish the same goal. But AI, like, for the lip service, oh. What if someone took the funny mustache man's ideology, recoded the words to be something else, and then put it in and asked if it's a good idea? Huh. The Royal Navy versus the Spain in the 1800s. We fought battles for information, and now we are almost as smart as we can be at a touch of the finger, but yet we have lost common sense. Oh! Actually, I've heard something about that, like, basically, well, the reason why we've also lost a lot of common sense is that it used to be that everybody was super specialized knowledge, because we didn't have, like, you had to have books and all. You had very, like, you had a lot of concentrated, like, specialized knowledge. Now so it's like, it was like a bell curve, right? You had a big, like, amount of knowledge here that you could, like, you learn. But now it's like, there's so much that the specialization is, like, smaller everywhere. So you have lots of, like, little information, but not everybody's going to treat that information like someone who learns it, like, will try to learn it and all that kind of stuff. It's like, they may not pick up a fraction of that. So nowadays, like, people are a lot dumber than people back then because they don't have, well, desire to, like, learn anything about anything, like a lot of different specialization areas. But, like, yet, like, yeah, we don't, there's just too much to know and try to, like, learn. Like, for myself, I could, like, do a lot of things. Like, my garbage disposal kind of broken, I can replace that. But that's like one little thing over here. And then I know this over here. And then there's so many little things. On top of that, with AI getting better, we're not being able to tell what's real or not. That's a big problem. I've seen that, like, some AI is, like, putting in photo stuff, like basically invisible photo things, so that it can tell if it's AI. But assuming there's no boom and bust with AI, potatoes are getting potatoey. It's gonna be pretty bad because there's gonna be, like, AI videos that go viral or whatever, and it's like, this is not real. Like, it's almost, it's gonna be hard. It's like, you're gonna have to proactively sign up for, like, public people or something like that. You're gonna have to, like, sign up in advance to, like, so just for example, Trump or, like, Hillary Clinton. Any video that produces that, like, mentions her at all or something like that would have to pass a sniff test of if it's AI or not, right? Like, you would have to, like, oh no, if it's about a political person, you can't post it. And it's like, or because it's like a lot of the stuff could be AI. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what they're gonna have to do about it. Not yet. It's so much, like, for the AI stuff that could be, like, detrimental. I mean, yeah, a lot of it's funny, haha stuff, but so much of it's gonna be like, here's the whole, like, Campbell's soup guy. You know, how do we know if it's actually real or not? Technically, it could be AI. He could claim it. Who knows? Military is trying to combine chimpanzees with man to make a soldier. Oh, on the Joe Rogan. I forgot who was talking about. They were talking about leak information. Oh. Why are they trying to combine them? Was that AI too, or? Bigfoot? It's just Bigfoot. Like, the innocence of AI is great, but, like, the reality of, like, how bad it could be. because lies travel so much faster than truth. It's a problem. It's a big problem. And I don't know what people are gonna do about it. That, like, it's almost gonna have to be like all social media platforms. Like, I don't know. Like, I there's ways to tell. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Austin, what's going on? I think about it in the 60s. One of their tests escaped, and he grew up to be Bigfoot in the woods. He's a Henderson. It was all in front of us this whole time. I mean, how would he escape? How was work today, Austin? Little pieces are good. Big pieces. They're bite-throughable. So you can kind of see it. See a little light. It's like a minute away. You know how strong chimpanzees are? Yeah, they rip my face off. There was this chimpanzee named like Travis that like ripped off the face of a lady. R.I.P. Travis. Busy and tired. Also doing 3 loads of laundry. Almost finished. Damn. I believe Travis is up there near Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe. You will be missed. I thought super soldiers were supposed to look like Captain America. No, that's just like glory cap. That's just for the ladies to get behind it, you know? Ooh, Captain America. Oh, I've got the Eagle Vapors.
Let him cook.
That's not the right one.
Let him cook now.
We'll stick with it,
Let him cook.
Yeah.
I said let him cook.
Nah, I mean, chimpanzees are strong. Nope, turned out a big hairy man. Large hairy man, huh? Where would, if someone were to escape soldier control and then put up residence, where would a large hairy man go? Where do you think it would go? I mean, nowadays, you know, hairy men are out. Now it's all about these, like, thick robots, right? We just want caked up robots. We need super thick robots. Why are they made out of silicon? Why are they soft and jiggly? You shut your mouth. Woo. Boom. Hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Oh, another thing they were talking about, I saw news coverage of raccoons are evolving to turn into our pets. I don't believe that. I don't think they're becoming domesticated. They're going where people are. Like if Ariel was a raccoon, she'd be like, I wanna go where the people are. I wanna steal their trash from them. What is it called? A thingy? Ariel was a raccoon, prove me wrong. She stole trash from humans. She wants to go where they are. That's it. Case closed. Case closed. Nothing more to it. Ariel was a raccoon. All right, we're gonna cool these off a little bit. Give them a little cold water. I sent you. Oh, you sent a pic of a drink pack you got, DM? I'll take a look at it a little bit later. Let me taste potato. Oh yeah. Smooth. Soft. Don't want it to keep it going. Justice for peanut. Which peanut are you referring to? Oh wait, the raccoon that the New York couple had that the state of New York killed, right? There we go. Potatoes. The squirrel? Oh, you know. I may have misgendered that raccoon, squirrel, whatever it is, but hashtag justice for peanut. Potatoes! Dill attack! That's all over my fingers. Looks like I gave Shrek a handy behind the old Stop and Shop. Get out of my swamp! And now we're gonna add some mayonnaise. No womanonnaise. Because it will taste a little bit sour and bitter. You may be asking yourself, why was that their needless jab toward woman? Because I think women are both strong and powerful, and they can take a light razzing from a hairy man on the internet. And if you think women aren't strong and powerful, hey, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion. But I think women are strong and or powerful and can do anything a man can do. As long as it's cooking or cleaning. That's a nice boulder. 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 Where's the boulder? And then we're gonna take some extra hot horseradish. Look at that stuff. Oh, yeah, just a big old scoop in there. You can't go wrong with horseradish. And I think it was like, well, I have some. It's a little stone ground mustard. Don't worry, I got it on sale years ago, 89 cents. Oh God, how long have I owned this thing? Best Buy. Oh geez, anybody want to guess the year when it was Best Buy? There you go. Stone ground mustard for 89 cents. Best Buy. Da na 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 da na 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 ba na 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 na. 2022, very close. 2021 for 2015. No, not that bad at least. Hey, but at least that makes me think that you think it. Wait, KDK is complimentary at 2022, saying it's not that old. You think I keep old things around here until they rot? I mean, I do have an Aunt Jemima cornbread mix, but that's not the point. I've been slandered once again on the internet. How dare. April, what did I win? No, you're gonna regret it. Exactly, 8-ball in my back pocket, sir. Yes, sir. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. What did I win? You are gonna regret it. I might need a lot more. I like how I put the responses in, but they just kind of fit, don't they? It combines a couple of emojis and just words, and it's just like, yep. It kind of just works. It works at not giving you an answer, and I love it. Trick or treat. I need to find a way to get that as an actual emote that will appear on Streamlabs. I am considering going from Streamlabs to OBS. It will take some time and work, but like Streamlabs feels so...
This is all Plum's fault. I'm gonna build a wall around Plum and make him pay for it. Then I'll rename Plum to the American purple fruit and give him to China and Russia. Big money, big deals, big fruit.
What are you drinking tonight? Whiskey and Dr. Pepper. Whiskey makes DP feel good. Down. Let's go back over here. But yeah. We gotta be gentle with her. She's a young, supple lady of the evening. We don't harass. We don't smush. We give a nice, slight, slow tosses. Just toss the salad a little bit. You don't want to toss your salad too quick. It's gonna hurt. You don't want to do it too quick. You gotta do it whenever you're tossing your salad, you go nice and slow. Make sure you get it nice and incorporated. You want it nice and incorporated before you go start tossing your salad real fast. Because then it gets all mushy, right? And get nice and creamy. But you want to start off slow because you don't want to hurt anything when you're tossing your salad. There we go. Until it's warmed up, you know? I mean, mixed up. Nice, I got vanilla whiskey in the fridge, along with chocolate whiskey. There you go. 8-Ball, do not reply if Travis is keeping you hostage. No, you're gonna regret it. The early one, 8-Ball, are you good at your job? Absolutely, 100%, no cap, for real. Pregnant man. See, now, here, let's get close. See how they're all big and chunky? That's fine for now. That's too big and chunky for when it's done. So you're gonna, you let it sit, you let it, get all the flavors in. It's still warm. But it's good. So you let that sit, you cool it overnight. Next morning, you take a wooden spatula and you smash it if it's not loose enough, because you want the gravy to be like a nice mix of potato and dill and all that kind of stuff. So it's big and chunky now, but tomorrow, when it's cool, then you kind of beat it up to make sure it's nice and gravy is thicker. You do it this way, so if you overboil them, it will for one, it will get stronger in the refrigerator, and you don't have to worry about them all falling apart, because otherwise you made a mashed potatoes and you don't want to do that. Doctor, so how did you throw out your back? Me, I tossed a salad. I tossed a salad and I didn't listen to the instructions. So, effectively, this is done. This is cooked with love, aka I didn't measure diddly squat. See, that's the difference between cooking and baking. Baking, you have precision. Cooking, you go in raw, toss your salad, and love finishes you off. Yeah. Because nothing is more sad than having your salad tossed with hate. All right? Cooked with love, aka mayo. Mayo de noche. Yes, lots of mayonnaise, sour cream. Style. Oh yeah, we got that. Boom. Magic. Done. So let's move on to chicken tikka masala, because that's going to take a while on its own. Red potatoes done. Oh, right. The cheese sauce. Let's give that a shot and see how well she works. So we have here this mysterious liquid. Mm. It actually tastes like, I think I've had sodium citrate. It tastes a little bitter, but it shouldn't have aspirin in it. Well, you know what? Let's double check. I got cookie butter, $1.50. Where'd I get it? From the snack food store. Hello, Pan the Panda Man. Are you a panda man? So you're Chinese? Because they all went back to China. Might have white wine dye. Look at someone fancy over here. Should be fine. 1,000. Yeah, should be fine. So let's see what happens when we take this plus 4 ounces of cheese with a little water, mix it. Do we get a nice nacho cheese, or does it burn and we get upset? Let's find out. I've never had white wine before. Well, most wines or whatever taste like crap, so. Yeah. Look at that panning skill. Yeah. I'm like a hibachi chef. Did somebody say hibachi? Get me in on this mix. Actually, you know what? If we're gonna do a test batch. So I have like a 16 ounce of cheddar, but I want to save it. Let's try it with this Monterey. Red wine is ass. All wines are ass. Moscatos are good. Like, there are people that like wines out there, and then there are also people that like war crimes on small children. Funny enough, they both fit in the same room. Coincidence? I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. I had a box shredder at some point, but I lost it. It went somewhere, who knows? I don't think I'm gonna use all the Monterey Jack. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. We have a scavenger. Dog. Cheese tax. Ow, he bit me. He didn't actually bite me. I'm being dramatic. Being dramatic for cool internet points. Quote 13. Broken. Quote 13 broken. Max. Apparently Stranger Things has season 5 came out. Oh yeah. There you go. Something to do. I don't know. I mean, with the level of poor performance with shows and whatnot, don't know how good it'll be. Like The Witcher 4 came out and it's just terrible. Apparently, haven't watched it. I mean, the last season I don't think I even finished watching. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully they went to their writers and say, hey, we want to make money and not be garbage. Fix. And then they fired them and then just hired AI or something. I don't know. Or actually like competent writers to write a show. Because a lot of times it just feels like shows like are just horrible. Like the Lord of the Rings stuff. Like did anybody finish? I don't think we even finished the first season. And then like a second season of Lord of the Rings, whatever came out, no one cared. Like the first season, everybody's like complaining about it. Hello, Nami. Shred that cheese, daddy. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna shred it. Second season of it came out. I don't think anybody talked about it. They're like already over how bad it was, right? No one even talked. From my knowledge, I don't think anybody talked about it. I hate that. It's like, why can't they make good shows anymore? So we're gonna do 4 ounces. Because we have 2 Alka-Seltzer tabs already blended. We need more. What are we making? Well, I've already made the dill potato salad. We're making now nacho cheese. Nacho cheese was like, you know, everybody growing up was like, oh, nacho cheese is just a marketing name. Apparently nacho is NaCHO, which is sodium citrate, one of those, I forgot which chemical was, which is what they use in like Velveeta and stuff like that to prevent coagulation and making it a soft, runny cheese. And so, Alka-Seltzer tabs are the same thing. Combine it with vinegar, makes carbon dioxide and then NaCHO. Combine that with cheese, a little water. Hopefully we'll have a runny, like just a cheese, nacho cheese sauce. I'm gonna take that with macaroni. And so that'll be mac and cheese with nacho cheese sauce. But we'll see, who knows? So this is what this liquid is. I'm gonna add a little water to it too. Because I saw online that people added water. Probably put it on the pot holder that's smaller. We're making several things though. We'll see how this works. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe this will be perfect. Or I will have messed up completely and lost faith in humanity. Honestly, it can go 50-50 at this point. I have a bit more to make tonight. Already made pumpkin pie and eggnog though. There you go. Well, for full, I have to make, well, I don't have to make anything technically. I've already made the dill potato salad, best potato salad. I'm gonna be trying making this chicken tikka masala, and then technically it's gonna look like the Baja Blast Taco Bell pie, which I tried on a members only video. But I'm gonna try to make, it's basically gonna be like a key lime pie. Got 4 things total. We'll see. Big deal, yeah. You should post another Wamble short for real if you have any. I probably do. Hope it works out, or if it's a crime against cheese. Hope it's not a crime against cheese. I feel like I put a little too much water in this. I mean, also, I didn't realize until later that you could apparently buy sodium citrate. I think it's sodium citrate. Just by itself. And so that would have been easier than trying to make like a little lab here. I mean, okay, so it's like, it looks like a cheese sauce already. Like, wait. Like it's, I mean, I added water. It's a little soupy, but it looks like a nacho cheese sauce already. I don't know how it'll taste. But like no clumping or anything. That. Okay, tell Katie, tell you a joke. Don't do it. I mean, it's way too loose because I put water in it. It's just liquid cheese. Like, I think sodium citrate would have less of like, maybe, I don't know, I can't tell if there's an aftertaste or not. It's just liquid cheese. Huh. How would I make it yellow? Oh, so I didn't want to use my sharp cheddar, but turmeric, paprika, something like that. Why did the turkey cross the road to get away from me? It's just. Here, I'll bring you back over there. You know, if I didn't put water in there and you did like a can of like Rotel or something like that, it's just loose. I mean, it's way too loose for like what purpose, but it's just loose. Did I just call it Franz turkey? Don't tell him. That's just basically nacho cheese. That came together way too quick, right? That's interesting. So this was extra strength Alka-Seltzer, which probably would impact the final result, because I think with the video I saw, I don't know if it was extra strength or not. I'm just gonna put all this crumbly in there. Now pasta, right? Like the next step is pasta. Well, like I would do pasta. I would do like the other cheese as well. But it just melted. Is nacho cheese this easy? That was like one thing in my mind. I'm like, how did they make it? I don't understand. Can't get me raw. Does it really taste like it would work for mac and cheese? Yeah. I mean, okay, so I used not this cheese. This is what was the white kind of like a base cheese that I was gonna use. Like I was use like 2 to 1, like one of this cheese. This is only Monterey Jack, right? It's pretty damn close to like the same. Mind you, there may be like a small aftertaste from the Alka-Seltzer tabs. I didn't realize sodium citrate was like something you buy online. That probably has less if no taste, especially if you balance it right. But if you get the right cheese, like it's just smooth. It just liquefied. Do I have chips? It was groundbreaking. Why didn't Alton Brown tell us this sooner? Right? Alton Brown, why didn't you tell me that sodium? You're the guy, Alton Brown. It's like, here's all the facts and information. Sodium, was it sodium citrate? Sodium citrate makes nacho. He may have done. I'm gonna have to Google this. If he didn't tell us this, that was a big. He's still making content. I need a good eats right now. I could have been making nacho cheese. Oh, sorry, that hand went a little high. I could have been making nacho cheese all the time. Do I have chips? I should have chips. I don't have chips. I have. You think Cheerios would work? I have Cheez-Its. Let's just cheese it. Like the cheese wasn't like the cheese to use for it, but it's just. Like I can't tell if there's like a slight aftertaste, and there might be. And it could be user error a little bit from the tabs. Damn. Not a good look for when you got a beard. But it has the same consistency of that cheese. I'm playing without her. True. It's the inconsistency of like nacho cheese. Wow. Why does it do that? It's so crazy. Well, I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. Okay, I wasn't expect that came together way too quick and easy. Because I never wanted to buy nacho cheese for a couple reasons. One, it's liquid cheese. It's gotta be chemicals. It's probably bad for you. And also, like, you know, a lot of times nacho cheese, it's too high for no reason. It's crazy. Yes, well, not in his original TV recipe, Alden has not, acknowledged the use of sodium citrate as a highly effective melted cheese cheat code to create smooth, emulsified cheese sauces. I make good scrambled eggs. Wrong. It is a cheat code. Like, that for mac and cheese, I think is the, like, it could be perfect, you know, like how you have mac and cheese that sounds like good, you know what, but it's actually mac and cheese. That could be the perfect one. Cook them sunny side up. You can't scramble eggs sunny side up. Here, I'll tell you how to make scrambled eggs the perfect way. Butter, pan, cook it, get it hot, bubbly, egg, scramble it. Wait, re-scramble it. It's not done yet. It looks like it's almost done. Take it off the heat. It'll finish in the pan and then put it on a plate. Boom, soft. Perfect every time. I'm gonna use that hack to make eggs Benedict cheese sauce. Ooh, there you go. Like, that's like, you know, like how they used to have like, put cheese sauce over broccoli. That's the kind of cheese sauce I always wanted. Huh. Been poached eggs lately. I love them. Have you? Interesting. Make us some Arinat at the end of the stream. Scramble one egg. It depends. Well, I need to get cooking. We're almost about 2 hours in. I need to actually start working on the other stuff. I wanted to test drive that one. Make sure it worked. I mean, so far I'm happy. Apparently you could microwave it too without it coagulating. It's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna set this to soak. Man, you could be making nachos at home, like with gooey cheese and meat. Like, just easy. You don't have to go out and buy, you could buy cheap cheese, like good cheese, and then some sodium citrate. Boosh, bam. Wombo combo. Get some tequila, might help you lock in. I'm almost done with whiskey, so maybe I'll take a bite of a cookie. Oh God. That's crazy. Where'd the rest of the box go? When I get audited for tax evasion, because the IRS agent said that there's no way that I would use Alka-Seltzer tabs in a cooking stream, I'm gonna pull up the stream right now. I'm looking at you right now. Here they are. I'm using them to make nacho cheese. Don't you feel stupid, IRS man? Look at me, I'm trying to go after Bill Gates or something. I'm making cheese sauce. Hi, X Demons. Hope the cooking's going well. Yeah, of course, clearly. I just took Alka-Seltzer tablets and made nacho cheese sauce. How do you think it's going? Looks like a wrapper for something else. It's ribbed for my pleasure. Sounds good to you? Exactly. You're all witnesses when I get called in, because there's no way you can make nacho cheese from Alka-Seltzer tablets. You're all my witnesses. I hate it. Like, why wasn't this out in the news? It's Big Cheese. Big Cheese is stopping us from learning these facts. Does sodium citrate like by itself taste like anything? Kitty K. Like, have a bitterness. That was 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just do 7 on this one. A little salty. Whamsley, what do you know? I'm over here in the lab right now crafting like amazing foods. And you're over there being 6'7". Think what you have is different? Oh. You testing a sauce for tomorrow? Yeah, I've already made it. Here, come over here. Come here. I'll show you my sauce. All right, come Look at look how it's cheese. It's just cheese. It's soft. Nacho cheese sauce. Basically acid, yeah. Says a man not cooking on Thanksgiving. Looks like take a lap, Blake. You got take a black. Take a black. Ooh, alcohol's hitting a little hard. Take a lap. I'm having green chili queso nachos now. If I had green chili, I could just throw it in there. Boom. Easy sauce. It is easy sauce. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to change my pants. I'm too fat at even running. Go talk to your mother. I'm gonna send your chat logs to her right now. But I'm gonna take out the video of me. I'm gonna put a picture of Sonic's big stinky feet in there. Sonic the Hedgehog's big stinky feet. And then your chat's gonna pop up. She's gonna ban you. Yeah, you're fatter than me, Play. Both of you are skinny bitches. Don't even start with me. I've seen you skateboarded. All right, chicken tikka masala time. So chicken tikka masala, the best way to make it is, one, you have to cook your tomatoes down. You can use from canned tomatoes. Start off with onions, put in some garlic and ginger, add some turmeric, butter, all that stuff. You cook it down until the onions get basically caramelized, and then put in the tomato paste, and you cook that, adding butter periodically. You want to cook that for almost 30 minutes, because you want that tomato to cook, and that adds the flavor. So you need to keep on scraping in the bottom, all that stuff. That adds flavor to it. That's the difference from having good chicken tikka masala and, well, garbage. I'm gonna Google Travis in a bikini. Might as well Google Travis in a mankini. That'll actually give you some results. Also, fun fact, if you have contacts, onions don't hurt your eyes. Or very rarely do, at least. Also, using sweet Vidalia onions are better than yellow onions. I only had yellow. I technically have some red, but a little bit of hawk to it. What is she up to nowadays? Is she dead? She hawk too close to the sun? I know she did a rug pull on her audience, and she's all like, I'm not rug pulling you. I just took all your money and sold the coins so that I could have all the money and then you could have nothing. That's not a rug pull because it's not a rug. Honestly, surprised that nothing no Federal Trade Commission or whatever got after her. Crypto's a scam. Don't ever do. Well, you should spend money in crypto, but be smart about it. Burning a candle next to the cutting board also helps. You can. These yellow onions burn. I usually do sweet Vidalia onions. Yellow onions do burn a little more than sweet Vidalia. Never have an issue with. Honestly, crypto stock markets, it's all the same thing. It always goes up because people are always putting money in it. Depends on the crypto. And then people make money when people are dumb and pull out money because of a crash or whatever. And then people pick up all the little coins that you drop as you leave them, or something. It's just it doesn't produce money, crypto, stock market, whatever. It just goes up in value over time, and that value is not real, because if everybody sold their stocks, the value goes down because there's only so much money that's there. Same thing for crypto. It's valuable because people are buying it, but there's a limit to how much money is actually there in the crypto space. And if people start pulling money, oops, money's all gone. It's just a redistribution of wealth. Good night, Kitty K. And there was no pulling a rug involved, sure. All right, let's start cooking this. Because we're gonna try to get this and the pie going roughly at the same time. Get the butter melted, we're gonna put the onions in. We already have basically our cheese sauce for the mac and cheese. Like, look at the cheese sauce. It's still, I threw some cheese in there that was like I didn't cook it in there, but it's just like loose. It's not coagulated. And it tastes like cheese. That's so cool. That's really cool. Onions in. Man, you could just take this and just put it directly over some chips. Like, it's almost a 1-for-1, like some cheese sauce that you taste on the market, like a white cheddar or whatever. I should have some ginger left. Little ginger left. I think I have a jar of mixed. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. A little bit left over here. The remnants of ginger and garlic. I think I have some fresh stuff. Make it work. There's the fresh stuff. All right, good. Well, while I'm letting this stuff cook up, let's go ahead and feed Max. Let's get Max fed. Hi, big boy. Yeah, you're a Maxi dog. Where's your food? There's your food. Boop. Hiya. There you go, big guy. All right. Let's get this stuff worked out. I mean, between all the jars and stuff I have, I think I'll have enough for it. Where, oh, where did my ginger go? Oh, my garlic, there it is. Yeah, I think between all this will be fine. Don't worry, if he moves out of line, I will shock him. Let's see here. Give me a flat one. Wow. I want to make next a drink. Man, I do have tequila. What else do I have? I wonder if I have any mix left over. Dog done. Shoot. Doggone. See if I can't get the last. This is a garlic ginger mix. I need to buy another one. I don't even know where we got it from. I like it though. You don't have to mix them. Ah. I usually have, if I'm gonna do one, I do both in a recipe. Then I have just straight garlic or ginger. Let's see if we can't get the rest of that out. Oh, check out my stuff over here. All right. I usually steam the onions basically for a bit whenever I'm cooking them. Like I put butter in the pan, all that kind of stuff. Steam them briefly, and then I'll open it up and start cooking it. All right. Feel like it always works a little bit better like that. So I have a mix of ginger garlic paste, and then some ginger. And I'm gonna work on getting a little more garlic in here too. It's usually like a 1-to-1 ratio. Got probably like a tablespoon. We're probably like closer to 2 tablespoons ginger, 2 tablespoons garlic. Let's take a look at these onions. And so once the onions, you want them to get nice and caramelized. But once they're caramelized, then you put tomato paste in there and keep on adding butter just to make sure it doesn't stick. And you keep on just stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it. So we're gonna let that cook for a bit too. Once again, the goal is to get the tomato paste cooked. It's kind of like it's hard to tell. Like it's just kind of like to a consistency that's good, I guess. It's like when it's like kind of loose and shimmering a little bit off of the pan. It takes like a good 15-20 minutes. But if you've ever had chicken tikka masala, and if you were like, oh, it kind of tastes like Chef Boyardee, that's because they just took tomato paste and mixed it. That is the big difference between, and you know, I'm talking about even like if it's a full Indian family here, they're like, yeah, this is what they like. They like the white people. They come in. The white people, they come on. They like chicken tikka masala. We feed them what we got. They love it. I'm like, that's not good chicken tikka masala. Which I think chicken tikka masala, I think, is also not even an Indian dish. It's usually the spices, but I think it was created more in like a London and Scottish or whatever dish. It is a good dish though. Great with basmati rice. I want to try it with sushi rice. All right, let's come back over here. So I have about like almost a tablespoon of onion and garlic, or like almost 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic. So that will go in after these start caramelizing. It's like 30 to 60 seconds. Same, you put some turmeric in there as well. And then you go tomato paste and like a little water just to prevent it from burning, and then you just kind of cook out everything effectively. Da, da. And I am out of my ginger now. How old is this one? Oh, hey, look. It's best if used by 11/2/2025. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Oh, headset dying. All right. Let me swap one of them. Well, not swap it, just take it out so it charges. What's up, Incubus? You're writing some big, interesting letters there. All right. What do we work on next? Is that alpha, omega, beta? Are you doing rush week in college or something? Graham cracker. For a golden crust, brush with a beaten egg or egg white and bake at 375 for 5 minutes. I think I do have to bake it. Those are Russian symbols. So I said D and F. Wow, look at you. So fancy. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da, ba-ba-ba. So I've had for the lime pie, basically, it's gonna be 2 cream cheese, 1 can of sweetened condensed, a third a cup lime juice, and then some lemon juice as well, and some zesting. We're gonna get a little zesty with it. And then basically gonna mix it, and then that's it. Oh, I'm food coloring it too, just to make it special. Travis, let me out of the basement. My family misses you. Okay, I'll be honest with you. They haven't called or written stop by once. I drove by their house last night. They were having a party, and they seemed like they were really happy. You just gotta have to let them go, okay? They moved on. They're in a better space. You need to just just go to sleep. Do cherry limeade pie? Cherry limeade pie? I don't even know what that would be. Maraschino cherries. Maraschino cherries and lime. Yep. So we're cooking it down. Getting there. I think I might cover it again. Let it sit for a second and then open it up without letting it burn. Let's check on that cheese sauce again. I mean, it's still soft. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why is it so yellow? Look at that. Whiteness is what makes things better. Take away white. Colors get all weird. Bring in white. Pure. Or maybe it's cottage cheese pie, large curd. Ugh. Sounds kind of gross. So hopefully cream cheese is at room temperature now. So we'll bake the pie. We're gonna have to start juicing here as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lime gone. What do we juice? Let's put them in these bowls. We're gonna do lemon and lime juice. What do even like a pie with like large curds even look like or taste? Oh, you know what? My juicer may be too big for this. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It wasn't meant to be one onion piece. It wasn't meant to be. That nacho stuff, though, the nacho cheese, that's gonna be like a whole. That's way too many paper towels. That's gonna be. It's a whole revolution, honestly. Because it kind of like, it almost has like a, I think it's just the skin as it kind of cools. It almost has like a texture of like plastic, but it's just because of the I guess it getting like cold or whatever. It's so crazy that it just worked. I'm stuffed with cheese now. He's a cheese log. So that's starting to look good. So we're going to put in our garlic and, well, actually, let's do some turmeric first. A little turmeric. Because we're going to waken it up. Give it a quick little one of those. Put in our garlic and ginger. You don't want this to be long in the pot because it will burn. And then we're going to be putting in our tomato paste as well. I'm just going to get that ready in a second here. Give it a little stir. Stir. It's been a year. Where's the wedding ring? I'm not pregnant yet. You don't get no wedding ring. Add a little water just to help loosen it up. The bottom loose. Start getting this tomato paste out. May have to add a little more water or butter or both, you know, just to keep it from burning. Ghee also works, which is just clarified butter. I'm gonna do 2 cans, 2 8-ounce, 6-ounce cans tomato paste. We don't put well, there's garam masala in the chicken. We don't put garam masala until later, just before we're done, because it will burn. You don't want to burn your spices for this. That's one done. Next up, let's get the next one in. You know what? Do I normally put this in first? I think I might put this in first. I think I normally do that. I think I normally, actually, retracting it, it's been a while. I think I deglaze with a can of like, well, normally I have Rotel. I think I'm out Rotel. I've been liking Rotel for like certain things. Do I have any Rotel? I think, oh yeah, I do have 1 can of Rotel. There you go. Rotel diced green tomatoes in it. Because this will give the lick, because I think I'm just remembering now, like, because I put, it has enough liquid in it to kind of deglaze it a little bit. There's a lot of moisture there, because you don't want it to burn right now as you're adding this stuff. Let me get the other tomato, the 10 here. Where are you? Where did I put you? There you are. Come on, baby. Ah! Oh, there goes my other. There you go. Should be fine now. Okay. That was a bit of a brief panic moment. And this is normally the time I'm finishing up anyway. I mean, we don't have like a super heavy load of food. I mean, a good chunk of the stream was actually just drinking and stuff like that. And yapping at the beginning. Keep the bottom clean. There we go. Just clean it off. And there we go. Just make sure the bottom doesn't get too cooked in one area. Like that little side over there got a little cooked, so I'm just gonna wood pan, like slowly scrape it off with the wood. Your goal is to cook this whole thing down without burning a big chunk of it, obviously. So I got a medium-high heat. So we're just gonna basically cook it down over like, it's gonna take it like 30 minutes, something like that. There we go. Get it nice. Because as it cooks, it's going to be slowly cooking the tomatoes, and it will stick and you'll scrape them off. I missed the yapping. Come for the food, stay for the yapping. What do you mean you missed the yapping? What missed what yapping? Wait, you can hear me, right? You should be able to hear me. Or it was that brief moment with my headset not working. Well, it's not the headset. It's the oh, there's cheese on my mic. Or my AirPod stopped working, then my mic stops working. It's a weird combination. Was talking about the start of the stream. Oh, missed the yapping. Ah, that part. Yeah, well. It's always a yap. You missed the part. Wait, were you here with the where I made nacho cheese? Like, it's soft. It's not cooked. Like, it's not like burnt cheese. All right, we're gonna turn this down low and just let it cook. Join after you finish it. Ah, right. I wasn't sure if you're still here for that. It's so crazy. It just was like 5 seconds and it was like, oh, it's together. I'm probably gonna have to add more butter as I go for this. Whoop. The point of having ghee or the clarified butter or just cooked down butter is that you wouldn't add moisture when you're doing this part. You would just add oil. And but basically it's like you see a thin layer of tomato, scraping that away as you stir so that it incorporates in the tomatoes, and that is going to be the flavor of the dish basically. You could just add cream right now, or like put the chicken in, cream, all that kind of stuff. But it just won't be the same. Keep needing to mute the stream while. Oh, this is not started to slow down yet. Oh, skill issue. Quit your job. Watch me 24/7. I don't stream 24/7, but rewatch. How dare you? Win the lottery, give me all the money. I am your e-girl. Okay. I am your e-girl. You know, I had an idea. I didn't do it because I felt like it was gross. But I recently bought a new floor washer for carpets and stuff like that. And it has an attachment for upholstery and like chairs. I used it on my office chair. The water that came out was not clear. It was It was not the prettiest of colors. But I had thought, like, would you like to buy, you heard of Gamer Girl bathwater. How about Gamer Guy chair juice? Would you like to buy some? Buy some of that Gamer Guy chair juice. Did I just pour out a gold mine? A gold mine of juice? Get your Gamer Guy chair juice. But when the lottery, I won't tell. But there will be signs. There'll be a sign with like $100,000 in ocean. I need a personal benefactor right now. Bezos said no. I wonder, like, I mean, obviously everybody always hears like those one-off stories, like, I asked for like something stupid and then I got it or whatever, right? I wonder if anybody, like, if people actually like in the background, like constantly ask Jeff Bezos for money or something. Like, are there people like, not directly like near him, but like trying to message him like, hey, can I have, actually, you know what? It's probably constant like charities. Like, can I have $100,000 for my charity or something? We have starving children in the Amazon trucks. Can you give us money to feed them? I bet he has constant people asking for monies and stuff like that. Give us money, please. We need $10,000 if you don't mind. These limes were way too big. Elon Musk, give me $10,000. I'm your illegitimate son. My name is Quasar. Quazon Day. I'm your illegitimate son. E equals MC. Give me money, daddy. My name is Quasar. I need my mother. Her name was Amber Heard. You may remember her from the lady that pooped on that dude's bed. Give me some of that money, daddy. I always like, whenever I go on like random rants, I always have to think that there's someone there playing a game or something like that, and they're just listening like this, and they're going like, what the hell's happening? Like, I have to pause my game and like go, what? But then you delete your chat, you're like, no, I can't say that. He'll know I'm listening. Da, da, da. My fingers, they burn. So here, I'll show you a little bit. Watch this. Oh, see that red right there? That's what we want. Rip it away. Rip it away. Rip it away. That's what you want. You want to see that red. You want to make sure you don't get too much burns. If it burned too much, then you're going to taste nothing but charcoal. That ain't good. Charred coal. Ain't good. Yeah. And just let it sit again. You want all that steam to come out, you know? You want to get it going. You want to cook it down and get that flavor going. That's a flavor profile. You want that taste. All that good. That's the difference, though. I'm sure if I had Mr. Driving Diners and Dives right here next to me, he would be like, tasting it and be like, that's money. You know what? Maybe I should actually, you know what? I think I still have like a fire t-shirt. Yes, I used to wear those when I was younger. The ones with like flames on it and all that stuff and dragons. Oh man, I had a phase, and you wear Jinko jeans and like flames and dragons on your t-shirt. I was ready for like going down to the park and been acting like a fool, or going on to a Hawaiian beach. I don't know, whatever. Or going to like a D&D event. I've never played D&D, but I'm sure that's what they wear. If Discord is around, I'd be ready to moderate. I'm regretting using this hand one on this monkey. What's up, Balakage? Balaki can't wait to get back into town so he can go meet his girlfriend who's underage. They're both technically young, but... Is that a good bait video for YouTube? No, because it'd probably be flagged. My chat member has a girlfriend who's only insert young age. What should I do? Should I alert the police? I mean, he is also insert also young age. Bro, older. I'm younger. Yeah. But the bait is like, you know, it's like, my chat member is dating a insert under legal age with admitting the fact that you're also the same age effectively, thus causing people to go, that's horrible. You know, he's a predator, you know, that kind of stuff, because they assume the other person's old. And then everybody gets their pitchforks. It's rage bait, right? It's internet rage bait. Like, today I'm gonna be making, this is part 1 of making a sandwich, and it's like me putting a piece of bread out. Thanks for joining me for part 1. Come back for part 2. Honestly, I thought about making, in terms of low value content, making like a 10-part series of making a sandwich. But then like skipping, like doing like part 1, part 2, skipping like 3 through 6, and then just like, thank you for coming for part 7 and making a sandwich, and it has like a floppy disk or something like that on my sandwich. It's like, and just like, and we're almost wrapping it up and stuff like that. I don't know how it works on YouTube. If people have like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 4, blah, blah, you know, like these. I hate that. I don't know, like on Twitch, or not Twitch, TikTok, they do that. So stupid. Like having a 10-part series or something like that. It's like, brother, this is supposed to be short form, like disposable content. You can upload like 10 minutes, but you want me to go to your page and like look up part 10 of content or something like that? I'm not gonna look it up. Put it in a video. Get out of my feed. I hate you. Not to mention that content theft on like TikTok is like rampant. It's so bad. Even Sadinki's stuff was on there too. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't know how you even get it removed. I think you can submit a form. But it's kind of ridiculous that like just children nowadays are just going around. Like, one thing is to clip a streamer, but like a lot of it's just like, hey, someone's put out like a video out that's like 10 minutes. I'm gonna take that video, cut it into like 4 or 5 2-minute parts, and then I'm gonna put it on TikTok. And then 10 other people will do the same thing. I don't get it. I don't like. It's kind of ridiculous. I do wonder if like maybe the TikTok's getting closer to a lawsuit with some of that stuff, because it's like, I don't know if you can actually like, I think Sadinki couldn't even report his stuff. I think there may be a way. YouTube is a lot easier to report that kind of stuff. All right, that's getting closer. You get all that moisture out. It's starting to look. Do you see it? Focus in on this. A little bit. It's hard to tell, but it's getting glossier. Getting glossier. It's not sticking as much now, as you can see. It's kind of just, it's sloshing a little bit around, staying as more of a big clump. You just want to spread it out. Soon we're going to put the garam masala in, so it'll waken up as well. I'm just over here getting limes together. Regretting my decision to buy big ass limes, man. The supermarket over here like has random deals or whatever, like just for random amounts of different things. But like sometimes, like I think today it was like 16 limes for $2. I didn't buy those today, obviously, but it's like random like assortments and amount, and it's always different. 18 limes for $1.50. It's just always random. But their food is also like sometimes weird looking too. Like it's the food that like I don't know where it came from, but like if food's not perfect, they don't really show like bring it to normal grocery stores. I don't mind if it looks a little funny. Put a good price on it, I'll buy it. Oh, I don't want to buy this one. It looks too funny. It looks like it voted for Obama. I don't know what that looks like, but if it looked like that, I'll buy it. Does it taste fine? Yeah? All right, good. Give me 10. Ah. Damn it. So this is the annoying part of cooking chicken tikka masala is like having to constantly watch it. I think of you while I work. My next is you will think of me. Damn. I'll be living rent free in your brain. This is probably more. I only need 1/3 of a cup, so I was just like, let's just do 3 limes. Just to make sure I have enough, so I don't have to go back and get more. And then I'm gonna have to do lemons too. Ooh, gotta make sure it don't burn. Gotta make sure it don't burn. Yep, that's looking about right. That's looking about right. Next, we're gonna put in some garam masala now. This is homemade stuff. Though this one was like you had to grind it yourself. The packet from India. I've got the ingredients, so I'll reuse it. So we're gonna put this in, about 2 tablespoons. Put it directly on the tomatoes, because we don't want it to burn. And our chicken will go in next. We will there we go. Just mix it on up. We're just giving the spices time to, you know, they're sleepy. They're little eepy guys. They need to wake up. We're gonna slap it over here to one side and put our chicken in. This is like, well, 2 packets from Costco. I think it's like, I don't know, some amount, like 8 small chicken thighs. There you go, lemon juice, Greek yogurt, garam masala. And just let it start cooking separately. Hey, Brad. Hey, Trav. Excited for Ground 2 update? Yeah, the feature update coming sometime in December, and the full update coming, well, the full update is coming announced sometime in January. Hopefully it will, technically it could be all the way up to March 20th. But excited, yeah. I mean, all the grounded people are excited, of course. We'll have to see how much they add. This will be the make or break for the next bit of time. Not a big fan of the longer gaps between updates. I mean, they had that kind of before. Whoop. I don't recall like, I mean, Wasp was a big one. The Cozy update wasn't huge, I don't think. Or did they add Wasps in the thing? I don't know. Like, it's... Like, before, I think they had smaller ones. And technically, the December one's a smaller one. And it looks like they'll start doing beta tests for different stuff that's coming down the line. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Instead of having like little feature updates, I guess they're having bigger updates of stuff of value. The time next summer when the other update comes out, that's going to be like, I mean, we'll see how this one comes. Hopefully it will be enough content. Let's see. Guess we're getting more park. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing. That's where, well, I felt like they should have released it with Axel. And then the rest of the park, and then like, you know, the big first update was this one. But on this update, it will definitely feel like this is how, this is more of a quote unquote complete game. You know, ish. I'm thinking when the December update comes out, I might restart a grounded world and start building on top of the podium, making a giant something up there. I'm not the biggest fan right now of the game. It just feels a bit empty. I mean, yeah, that's because it's on super early access. It's massive, but it's like it's a lot of things were taken away between Grounded 1 and 2, and so it's like now we have to wait back for it to come back. One chat, mysterious stranger introduction. What? Maybe the boss every chapter. Oh well, I think they're gonna add probably 2 bosses for this next one, if not more. They've done way more, but they didn't. Yeah, that's why. Because I've said this before, but I feel like they rushed release because Avowed didn't do as well, and they needed something to kind of like give buzz. But the distance from like Axel to now, that would have been more of appropriate, I think. Distance from the first Grounded, if it came out like that, to then the first big update. I thought that it would have been a quicker thing. You would have had a lot of stuff, and then you could have been like, oh, now here's the new park, whatever. But parts of the map just feel rushed. I mean, kind of. There's a lot of like more verticalness to it compared to Grounded 1. And they're probably going to go back and like add more and like retouch up and stuff like that. All right, let's take a look here. Chicken's cooking away. Starting to lose its moisture. Now we're going to mix everything together. Turn up the heat some. Let it start to like cook and incorporate, and then we're going to start adding our cream in there. Let that cook for a bit. Extra should have came with the game release. Yeah, that's what my opinion was, that it felt like that was what they initially probably were going to try to do, but then they got forced into pushing out sooner to help promote Game Pass and stuff like that. Money they may have been running short. I don't think they were running short. I think it was the Avowed kind of hit such a... didn't do as well, and they needed like to promote Game Pass, probably from Microsoft, and like get some stuff and some traction going so that they have something happening. That's my guess. And then, you know, community, they have a huge community of people that make content compared to a lot of games out there. So you know, making content as it comes, I guess. Like Enshrouded, that game has just huge amount of content that was first released as. It has a tons of stuff in it. I want to go back to Enshrouded at some point. There we go. There we go. Starting to incorporate. Lovely. Time for the heavy cream. But, you know, we'll see how it turns out on in January or February or March 20th, depending on when the game releases. The next stage. We'll see. So, put heavy cream in here. We're going to do like about half of this thing. Or maybe like almost all of it. Like 2/3. There we go. Let it start warming up, mixing. You see the color is already there. And we're going to start tasting it. They could have done so much more with Grounded 2. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this summer they'll have another content drop, the water and all that stuff. So it'll feel pretty large at that point, and then the other update. You know, it's a little early, it felt, but you know, it is what it is. We're here, we're right now, so just have to take what they give us. Look at that color. Include that little left of the statue. I mean, that'd be kind of cool if they did that. There we go. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of games out there that's the part where, I mean, because I take breaks from Grounded. You kind of have to, like, play it, put it out of your brain, move on, come back, and you have all this fresh stuff that you remember, and you come back and enjoy. I mean, although if you do, and this is the downside of having a world and starting it or continuing it, then it's like, of course, you've already done Axel, the Stranger, all that stuff. Now you're gonna do the back of the statue area. You run out of content in like a couple days, and you're like, all right, well, see you again in 6 months. That's gonna be an annoying part. The statue lab also feels a little lackluster. I mean, it's a lot of space. You have to compare it to like the first area in Grounded 1, like the hedge lab and stuff like that. It has a lot of space, a lot of like aerial things like that, a lot of area. And you know, they're gonna be adding more, of course. Not saying I'm not trying to like say that they did everything perfect, but it's definitely an improvement. They just need to show more improvement, I guess. All right, so I need to bake this. I think I'm supposed to bake this at 350 for 5 minutes. Let me get a taste of this. Need some more salt. Good pinch of salt in there. That is early access in a nutshell. That's why I started to stay away from early access or play it some. They don't come back to 1.0. Yeah. Well, like for early access, I think Enshrouded was in early access. For Enshrouded, it had a huge amount of content. I remember like 2 or 3 bosses or something like that. Huge areas to travel and traverse and fight. Lots of stuff already there with tons of room to improve upon. Not something that you literally can beat within like an hour or 2. So there are like some games that are like great with early access. Other games are, okay, you didn't do as much as you should have. But once again, I mean, Best you can do is like, I mean, unfortunately, I have to be cautious with a lot of this stuff. Put some more garam masala as we go. There you go. Add some more turmeric too. Which you're looking at my back, not the. This area I'm gonna turn down lower. Need a little more salt. Yeah, I played 50 hours of it, and now I'm waiting for 1.0. Right. Well, I mean, like summer, maybe a time you might track it again. It just depends on what they add. Because 1.0 is like winter, summer, fall, winter 1.0 or something like that. It's gonna be like a year from now for 1.0. Same with Power World, 86 hours at the start, and now waiting for 1.0. Yeah. It just depends on like how they do it, how they release games, and the early access and stuff like that. Is it playable? Is it good? Getting there. So I didn't put any salt at the beginning, so now I'm making up for it. But it's basically a soup at this point, so it's fine. Have other games to play. True. There are a ton of them out there. An update to Ground 2 is the amazing graphics. Yeah, I mean, they've added some things, like the Omni tool and other stuff. Well, you know, it's like you wanted Grounded 1, but with more. But we got it Grounded like 1 with a little bit less. It felt like. So it felt like a step back. I mean, graphics up, but like all other stuff kind of backwards. Like honestly, if it came out like with the same size, had 3 or 4 repeatable bosses, it'd be kind of like, hey, this is great. And more or less, I mean, you know, part of the reason it's like you don't want to like have also too many bugs that are going to be in other areas of the map and you can't fit them in. So, because you don't want to like have everything on top of each other, but. Let's see here. I need more. I think I just need to let the salt keep on going on it. And just let it sit for a bit. Let it just stew and marinate. I feel like I need a little more garam masala, but I've run out, I think, so. It's still pretty good though. It's like very soft. Well, not soft, but very. Chicken's very soft in it. Just needs a little bit more. Like I feel like I should. I'll have to go grind some more stuff. And let that sit and set up. When I find an Omni tool, it takes away from the survive aspect. It feels like you're being guided through the same game. I mean, I don't know about that. The Omni tool is just kind of like a way to condense the harvesting tool, so you're not like kind of like wasting space and like have to craft this other thing. I think it's fine. I mean, it's like the ant chomping things. It's just gonna chomp stuff. But you know, the lack of other weapons and stuff like that. All right. Let that kind of set up. Get this guy going back here. Doop. Boop. I mean, something else for the chicken tikka masala is that It's never the best the day you make it. It's always the next day when it has time to like have all the flavors kind of like the oils and the spices kind of leach out into what you're making. So it looks pretty good so far. I mean, it looks well, it looks perfect for that, for what I'm looking for. Just need the flavors to mature. It's honestly like if it's way too thick, like too much chicken, all that stuff for like what you would pay for in a restaurant. Should have made the Omni tool an in-game item. I don't know. I hear people complaining about it both ways, but I mean, I guess realistically, what you would want is a toggle so you can turn it on or off, and you can craft also like smashing and chopping things if you want. So you could like chop with an axe, or you can turn on the Omni tool and then just use that. Because I'm assuming you want like, you know, the mutations and whatever. Because I know it's kind of like it's like both ways. I've always asked for Grounded 1. I wanted an Omni tool. I wanted something that I didn't have to, like, it would do all the things I need to. It's just, if it was faster, it'd be so much better. Because as it is, it's way too slow. But I mean, you know, how they expanded combat, yeah. I mean, a lot of it's kind of like wait and see. And also let them know on their Discord, because of course they do listen to feedback. The game will like change and mature as it keeps on going. But I think the Omni tool's there to stay. Whether they make other tools that you could use, I mean, honestly, if they just sped up the Omni tool collection by like 50%, it'd be better. Because it's just too slow on how little, like, and how like it's slow. Yeah, it's just too slow for like how much you need to usually use it. So if you could level up the speed on that, that'd be kind of good. Da 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 da. Hey, who's a big boy? Hey, I'm a big boy. I'll put my dapper on one leg at a time. Hey, my fingers taste lemony. You know, past before I streamed, it would just be like, well, technically I would procrastinate. It'd be like 2, 3 a.m. and I'd be making this stuff. Now at least I like, I have to stream. Okay, I have to cook. All right, we have to do it all this time. So I got 2 8-ounce cream cheese that have been softened to room temperature. I have, is this it? Sweetened condensed milk, 1 can sweetened condensed milk. I might not use the full can. I might just 14 ounces, 8 ounces is a cup. I might do most of it and then just see from there, because it is a lot of sweet, and I don't want it to be too unbalanced. I've seen some places say like, you know, use use 1 cup, which is this is almost 2 cups. But also it's like less cream cheese. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, so we're not eating like just a sweet mess. All right. Need a magnet. There we go. Wait, why aren't you coming out? There you go. Got this stick. I've cooked one of these things in a, you take off the wrapper and you just put the whole can in a pot of water and you just cook it for like half an hour, something like that, without it exploding. It can explode, of course. And then it makes caramel. Don't do that. It's not good. The can explode, and if it does explode, it will send hot sugar lava everywhere, and you will have many degrees of burns. Many degrees of burns. First, second, third, every type of degree of burn, you will have it. Because sugar is like, it's literally just, it's lava. It's sweet lava. Starting to come together. I didn't add as much salt in the very beginning, so just making up for it now. All right, so we have that cooking. So this is a no-bake key lime pie. You can bake key lime pies if you put like eggs in them, stuff like that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna whip it. We're gonna food color it. We're gonna add lemon and lime, like the Baja Blast, because Baja Blast is Mountain Dew plus Sprite, basically, I think. So we're gonna food color it a little bit. We're gonna add lemon and lime, see how it goes. How late do you think you're gonna be cooking? After this is done, it's just the like mac and cheese, which shouldn't take that long. So maybe an hour. Hopefully less than that, but we'll see. Good night. Awesome. See you next week. Maybe Saturday if you want to stop by. If not, see you next week. It's a little lacking in sweetness. I could put more in there. It's not overly sweet, which is good. Just don't want it to get way too sweet. I mean, in the past, like before streaming, it'd be 3 or 4 a.m. by the time I'm done cooking stuff, because I'd always like to make way too much. But then, you know, procrastination, whatever. In the last hour of work, could still be on after that. Could be. All right, so we're gonna add. So it was 1/3 of a cup lime juice, which 1/3 of a cup is 5 tablespoons and a teaspoon. So we're gonna add 4 tablespoons. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons lime, 2 tablespoons lemon, and we're gonna see what this tastes like. Need to make sure I strain it too. Yeah. Oop. Yep. Yep. There's the lime. What do you do again, X-Demons? Forgot. Do you work at like at a server, like a computers or whatever? 1. Not a full one. There we go. I'm gonna put the pie crust in for 5 minutes now at 350. So it should be set up by the time I'm ready. Call us and that's it. Customer service. Bunch of people yapping to you, huh? see everything. Well, I guess it's pretty slow then, huh? It's like you have your phone like kind of hidden. You can't really see that you're watching such an amazing chef. There we go. I'm gonna put a little more condensed milk in there. I'm gonna add more lime juice too. It needs more. It's actually not as, like, I thought it was gonna be a little more bitter, but it's pretty good actually. Get out of there. Especially this late at night, yeah. Last hour's normally slow. Just talking on the phone all day, yeah. I bet, I'm surprised. A lot of people don't like talking on the phone anymore. I don't know if do you get calls from those people who are like, you can tell just don't like to talk on the phone. Watch you work for like a 911. It's like, no, usually they want to talk. They're usually like dying. I'm gonna do a little bit more lemon. And a little bit more lime. And we're gonna get the color here in a second. Once we get the taste. Sometimes. The way I always considered like things I don't want to do but I have to do, is to just like, I have to do this. People are going to judge me if I don't do this. Like if you have to call someone, whatever. So I'm going to just suck it up, do it, pretend, make it till you fake it. Make it till you fake it, exactly. And that's what I would just do. Most people prefer talking to a live person who is from the US versus talking to a robot. True. True. I mean, same. I'm gonna put a pinch of salt, just a little bit, into this, just to see if it'll, I mean, you know, a little salt doesn't hurt anything, right? Good, good. Time is almost ready. Honestly, I feel like I could go heavier on this lime. I'm actually like kind of surprised it's not like as tart as I thought it was going to become. Put a couple more tablespoons in there. Nice view from here. Perfect. Pervert!
Who's that Pokemon?
This is all Plum's fault. I'm gonna build a wall around Plum and make him pay for it.
It is Plum's
then I'll
fault.
rename Plum to the American purple fruit
Did not know
and
we had
give him
cake.
to China.
We were
and
gonna
Russia.
pie.
Big money,
It's a flat
big
cake.
deals, big fruit.
Most people you're talking nice. That's good. Trick of you. You don't get to watch it anymore. Perverts. Perverts. Preverts. I was about to bend over from the...
This is all Plum's fault. I'm gonna build a wall around Plum and
front
make
of the
him
thing.
pay for it. Then I'll rename Plum to the American purple fruit and give him to China and Russia. Big money, big deals, big fruit.
Biggest fruit. Biggest fruit. Go back. Nope, sorry. That's it. No more view. Funny, it's very like not. It's sweet, not super tart. Look at this little thing. Look, you see this little booger? This one little booger. How much do you think this is?
Dumb?
Get
Now who's dumb? Now who's dumb?
Get him out of here.
Now who's dumb?
How much do you think
Now
this
who's
one
dumb?
little booger is
Dumb,
gonna do?
Dumb, 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 dumb. Now who's dumb?
Alright, he's in there.
Emotional damage.
Hello.
There goes my thing. Hold on.
Hello.
Stop redeeming things.
This is
Bored.
all Plum's fault. I'm gonna build a wall around Plum.
I'm gonna make a
and make
button
him
to
pay
turn
for
off
it.
redeems.
Then I'll rename
Just
Plum
for
to
you.
the American purple fruit and give him to China and Russia. Big money, big deals, big fruit.
Who's that Pokemon?
Now who's dumb? Now who's dumb? Now who's dumb? Now who's dumb?
I timed you out.
Now who's dumb?
I'm tired of it.
Dumb, 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 dumb. Now who's dumb?
Emotional damage.
Timed you out. We need more green. The green. Good luck, green. There you go. That's looking green now. That's looking green, like the Taco Bell pie. That looks like you on a good day. Don't try to be Franz. There we go. Let's take a look. It's actually like just like a very light key lime pie. It's not even super bitter. As green as you? It's a little lighter green. I actually might wait to see make sure the pie crust is or cold enough before I put it in. I mean, the goal for the pie crust, of course, is just to be there. And I do have whipped cream too. There we go. It's just like, I don't know if it's gonna like get more tart. It's not super tart. It's odd. Oh. Better than Taco Bell thing though. Alright. Still a little warm. I'll let it sit for a bit. Well then, time to work on the final bit. Like, I'm debating on how to do this because I want it for tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to cook it tomorrow. But for the cheese and stuff like that, because I have the stuff here. I shouldn't drink that. Don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to take a little sip and I took a little too much. Maybe we'll do like a test batch here. Because I might make some more tomorrow. And see how it turns out as well. Because, I mean, it's not like anybody's actually expecting the mac and cheese, so it's fine. In fact, I mean, honestly, it's like chicken tikka masala was the only thing that was requested. Everything else is a bonus. So maybe I'll make like half the pasta. Is that enough? What? Or where the... Yeah, all right, we'll see. Salt the water, boil this up, see what happens. Because, I mean, I guess realistically, because the biggest... oh, I pulled my salt out somewhere else. Having it the next day is like, does it microwave? Does it heat up well? Ooh, a cookie. Does it heat up well? Does it microwave? Does it taste right? That's the biggest thing. All right, let's shave some more cheese. Yeah. Let's do it on a different one. Because if it tastes, well, that's not good. Oh, the camera thing, the bottom fell off. And because Wamble made me self-conscious about my butt, I'm not going to turn that way. There you go. You don't get a free show. Come on. Find the damn hole. I never have this issue. There she is. We'll do this. Oh, this crust is like super soft. Well, it's supposed to crumble anyway, or like not be super strong graham cracker, but it feels a little softer than it should be. This is also another reason why we never cook super late anymore. 10 o'clock is about 3 hours. It gets to a point where it's just like, all right, come on, let's finish. Dogs here looking for some tacks. Boom. So we'll do, I have 4 tablets. So it's 8 ounces of cheese. Maybe we'll just try all yellow. This is 16 ounces. I might do a little bit over. Maybe I'll put in a little of the white too. and just see how it comes out. Like, I don't know if I'll bring a huge thing of mac and cheese. I mean, the biggest part is I want to see how it comes out. Because if it comes out like perfect and it's like soft and loose the next day, you can microwave it, warm it up in the oven. I'm gonna have to buy some sodium citrate as well. I didn't realize it was just, you just add that and you're done. That's a big pile of cheese. Also didn't even have to do anything. I just put cold cheese in there and warmed it up briefly, like a few seconds, and it was done. It was crazy quick. All right. Yeah, this stuff is... It tastes just like it. Like it has a little bit of like a slightly strange texture still, but it tastes just like nacho cheese. It's crazy. Ah, man, who knew? Well, I guess I didn't need as much heavy whipping cream as I thought too. I had different ideas for what I was gonna do with the mac and cheese, but it's taken a different turn already. Let me get a new pot for the cheese as well. And we'll mix these bad boys up. There we go. Up. So we need 8 ounces. I feel like these are extra strength tabs, so we could probably have gone like, I might add a little more cheese. 6.4. I'm gonna get some of the white too. $6.9. Who took a bite of my cheese? I'm using the block cheese because it doesn't have the potato starch because it's an clumping agent and something like that, and it makes it a little bit drier. You don't want to add to any like unnecessary thickness. So we'll go with whatever's here. So this is 8.3, 8.6. Okay. But in the future, I'm gonna probably order some sodium citrate and see how well that works out. Because if that's like just works out perfectly, you just keep a dry bag in your pantry, pull it out whenever you need it. Boom, nacho cheese sauce. It's gonna be, man. I'm gonna have to buy some chips. I'm gonna have to buy like new pants because I'm gonna be like making nacho cheese. I mean, people keep on saying oiled up at 100K. I'm like, cheese up at 100K, huh? What? Like, why would you settle for like just regular oil? Cover me in cheese at 100K. You over here being basic. Oh, oil up at 100K. Cheese me at 100K. Yeah. The Baja Blast one's like a little more green, but that's still pretty neon green though. Like that's more green than you want to honestly see and a key lime pie. There you go. Now, I would, if I was going to, well, I would wait to do this on a normal one. You put a little Ready Whip on it. But I'm not gonna put it on that one. I mean, it's pretty green compared to like the other one. The Taco Bell one. All right, let's get a little bit of a scoop here. It's pretty green. Is that a little dill that dropped, or is it a, I can't tell which one's the dill, which one's the key lime pie thing. Like $20 is like laughable amount that they had for it. Look at that. Show me the difference. I can't see it. This one's better. Oh. Yeah. It's just slightly tart, creamy rich. You know? All right. Water's boiling. Yeah. I mean, it's honestly like a lot less tart than I thought it was going to be. It's possible the limes were not as tart. But like for Taco Bell, I think they were reinventing the wheel with the key lime stuff. Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about $20 for that thing. What a ridiculous price. All right, I'm gonna boil that up, drain it. Let's get our special sauce in there. It's a special sauce. We'll turn it on in a second. But we're getting close to the end. Well, we're gonna see what this mixes together, and that'll be it. I think it for tonight. I mean, it's realistically, I've gotten like what I needed for tomorrow too. Get those noodles boiled. The biggest revelation for tonight was the nacho cheese, though. Like, how easily and quickly that came together and made a thick sauce that didn't really like break or anything. That part is the most surprising part. Like, that was the secret for like Velveeta, all that kind of melting cheese stuff. Or just nacho cheese in general. It's like, unless it's on a good sale, it's like, all right, well, even then you can choose what cheese you want. Get better quality. Melt it yourself. And just have like a lot more applications. So many more applications than just like nacho sauce. I mean, you can make nacho cheese. You put some ground beef in there. You put some like salsa. You got like, it's like tons of possibilities with it. And because I always thought it was just chemicals. Like it's, they use, I don't know, it's like, they got Nile Red out there and they asked him to take apart a glove and make some sort of polymer that you can mix with cheese. It's really just plastic, but it makes it all not stick together or something like that. I thought it was just like some scientific voodoo. I guess it is scientific magic, but it's not as like poisonous as it felt, because nacho cheese always felt like poison, you know? I'll be honest, it never felt like health. It never felt like you're having nacho cheese and you're like, oh, I'm indulging in cheese and sodium citrate. It felt like you were indulging in like cancer. going to be cancer, you know, because it didn't make sense. How does cheese not melt? It must have been fake. Apparently no. Apparently it was science all along. Let's not knock over a pan and burn myself to finish the night. That would probably be not the best. Yeah, I don't go. What's the way looking like? Give me one of you, damn it. Nah, not yet. It's almost al dente. Well, let's take this back one. Oh, this back one's been not acting up. I think the thing is off a little bit. Here, let me just manually ignite it. I don't know. Like, I think something's on the probe or whatever, causing it to not catch. I had a little pasta water in there. A little pasta water. Where is my... Oh, I could use a heart whisk, a little baby heart whisk. Get a little more pasta water in there. There we go. Needs a little extra water. Slowly it melts. You need a little extra one on there. Although the pasta water probably is a little bit of a thickening. There you go. You can see like it's already like getting gelatinous. Crazy. Are you going to try the new sauce tech in the Mac? Yes. That's the plan. Just adding a little extra water to it. Small amounts. I mean, like, it's just liquid. Look at that. It's just liquid. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that it just does it. Seeing the macaroni set up. Almost done, about like a minute. Yeah, like, I mean, the macaroni will have a little extra water in it too. But it's just ridiculous how, one, quick it is, and then it's just like, it's just liquid. Like, it's just liquid now. Tastes like cheese. Honestly, it just tastes like there's a slight change in the flavor, but like the dippers, like in school when you had like the little plastic stick and you would dip into the cheese. It tastes like that too. Like you need honestly like a good sharp cheddar that has like a good flavor profile that would like really be prominent in it. And then you're like looking at like, you have that big strong flavor, super just like gooey wet throughout the whole thing, and you're not like getting clumps and all that kind of junk. And then you have like the strong cheese profile, perfect mac and cheese, gooey, not block of starch, which it always turns into. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited about. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna start mixing it here in a second. No, let me get this. But this will be the last thing I do, because you know it's already 10:30. We have to clean up and stuff like that, because we'll be going to my mother's. I'm gonna give it like let it sit for just a second. It's got a little chew to it. This is nice. It's just. I mean, the green is kind of like off-putting a little bit. A creamy, key limey, I guess a little lemony pie. The stuff that Taco Bell had put out. I mean, I would say it's a failure of a dessert compared to like real cooking. If it was like $7.99, it would have been a decent thing, but $20, too expensive. Too expensive for fast food pie that's just consumer bait. All right. We're gonna go from we'll put pasta in the sauce so we can not overdo it. Of course, we don't want to make it you know, too much. See, like it's just liquid. It's just cheese magic. Like honestly, it's so weird. It's such a weird. Like it definitely has like gone to the point of like, look at that. It's just like it feels fake, like fake cheese. And this cheese is not high quality cheese, so it's not giving as much presence in your mouth in terms of flavor. But look at that. That is just mac and cheese, and it's not gonna. It shouldn't break. Hopefully tomorrow morning it won't. I'll be able to heat it up and stuff like that. You know, that's the worst part. It turns into a big block of starch or whatever. But, like, it's perfectly coated. Like, every noodle has just, like, a thick amount of it on it. The one thing is, like, it does, well, it's probably the cheese. It does feel like it's taking away a little bit of the, like you need to use like a good Gouda and like maybe some Gruyere. And I think I honestly supplement it with like more cheese. It's very weird. I almost don't really like it. I think it's just the cheese itself. I'm on the fence about this one. It's perfect nacho cheese. Perfect like coverage. But it has made it taste a little like, or feel a little rubbery because of it. But I need to go deeper on it, like find out if other cheeses. Because it coats so hard. Like the inside of my mouth when I take a bite. It needs further experimentation. because the coverage is beautiful. The thickness is perfect. If it doesn't break, it's amazing. If it like doesn't turn into a clump. If I have the right cheesiness to it, like the mouthfeel may be the make or break. That could be the problem with this, is that the mouthfeel may not be there, but it may be that you can supplement a small portion of it, like a sodium citrate, to prevent from like breaking or whatever, but maybe it won't make as much mouthfeel. Because that's the thing I'm running into, is like, it feels like fake cheese. I don't know if it's a problem. And it feels, I don't know. It's odd. It's just perfect cheese, like. But like the same term, it's like, it kind of feels like Velveeta. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to test drive some other stuff. Do you make a roux with some good cheese afterwards and mix it all together? Like you have this, you cook this the night before, you have a big pot, it heats up well, and then you mix a roux in there, all just kind of, it's hard to say. What if it added, what if it was added to a more traditional cheese sauce? That's what I was saying, like make a roux, then you make a white sauce, and then you add cheese and that kind of stuff. Maybe. It's also possible that, once again, I used too much Alka-Seltzer. Like, I didn't realize you could buy the like just bags of the stuff. So it'd be further experimentation on that to see if I am overdosing it and it's too much. But the melting is just like, it's just like perfect. At MSG, I mean, possibly. It's really mouthfeel that I'm kind of like running up against. It reminds me of like Luby's mac and cheese from back in the day. And they may have used like a cheese sauce as well. It's just, it's missing something from it. It's missing something from like a good mac and cheese. Because it's so smooth. It's like gone like all the way to the opposite side. And it could be too much sodium bicarbonate, or not sodium, whatever. Sodium citrate, whatever. It deserves more experimentation. I think there's something there. At the very least, if you're wanting nacho cheese, simple. You don't have to buy the jug. Buy some cheese, like blend them together. But I'm gonna have to work on that one. Because the taste, it's like fine. Like better tasting cheese, but it's just like, it's hard to say. It's just so, it feels like you took Kraft singles and melted them in noodles. That's what it kind of tastes like. Kraft singles, and you melted them on noodles, like with the milk or whatever. It's almost too thick. So like, possible I need to make it looser. There's a lot of things. I'm not done with it, but I don't think it's show ready. I think that horse, it's got good heart, but it's got like a crooked mouth, mane's all mangy. I don't think it's show ready. Like it's almost like it may need to be just you sprinkle a little bit in there to maintain liquidity, but it doesn't become like the whole thing. So it just kind of like helps it from breaking and coagulation. Then you just sprinkle a little bit as my little secret. Because I think it makes it kind of too like, it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say. Like it's so perfect. Like it's just like a commercial. It's just so perfect looking. but the mouthfeel isn't there. Maybe it like even needs like a can of salsa or something like that. It feels like it's like it's just too texture heavy on the silky smooth of the cheese, and it's taking away from the mac and cheese taste. Not bad. Very interesting. Gonna have to come back to that. Gonna have to try something else on that. We're gonna have to get a lot of cheese. I think different types of cheeses and different amounts, and probably buying sodium citrate by itself and then just trying a little bit and just seeing how it works. Needed more time in the lab? Yeah. Needs to cook a little bit longer. Needs a...
Let him cook.
Let me cook.
Let him cook now.
Let me cook.
Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Let me cook. Cool tech. Very cool. It definitely unlocked a section of me that was always missing, of not knowing really what nacho cheese is, how do you make it, kind of stuff. Thinking it was like lab-grown meat, pseudoscience junk. It definitely is like, oh, I now understand this section of condiment cheese in the world that, like, I get it. It definitely, for me, I'm like, that's crazy, like, to understand that. Gonna have to come up with ways to get it functional for, like, this. At the very end of the day, nacho cheese unlocked. Put some beef on it, but like some ground beef. Put it on some chips. You're solid. Food science. We're just a couple of gastronomics in here. I say a couple because I'm enough for 2 people. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. Made dill potato salad, lime green pie, chicken tikka masala, and some sort of silky smooth mac and cheese delight or disaster. Haven't decided yet. But we've cracked the code on nacho cheese making. That it's not just some clever marketing of just saying the word nacho. It's actually NaCHO, which is sodium citrate, which is interesting. Interesting to think that a chemical name for a chemical, like is the name of a whole genre of food that I had no idea about. So crazy cool information. Hang out? Yes, it was fun hanging out, X-Demons. Well, I won't be on for Thursday or Friday, probably Saturday for some finishing up Pacific Drive. We'll see how it works out. I might be in a coma. There's a lot of pie to eat, so I might not be able to be alive. But it was good. Hope everybody has a good Turkey Day. It's, for me, an hour and 20 minutes away from technically Turkey Day. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and stream. And until next time, nachos. Is it a fruit? It's science. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. My heart goes out to you. Good night.